A thunderous roar splits the air. Your heart slams against your ribs. You spin around, and the world stops. 11 feet of muscle and murder is charging straight at you, faster than a horse, faster than you can scream. Paws the size of car tires pound the snow, jaws gaping wide, teeth like butcher knives. One hit, and your world ends in red. This is Arctodus simus, the short-faced bear, the Ice Age sprinting nightmare that made every other predator look slow and small. And right now, imagine it's 2026, and it's coming for you. Whew, feel that spike of fear? Good. That's exactly what this bear was built to create. For almost 1 million years, it owned North America, from frozen Alaska to the deserts of Mexico. Grizzlies? Too slow. Saber-tooths? Too fragile. This thing didn't just hunt, it dominated. Then the ice retreated. The giant herds died off. Humans arrived with fire and sharp stone. Around 11,000 years ago, the last of them starved, froze, or bled out alone in the snow. We still find their bones in Yukon permafrost, deep bite scars, cracked ribs, signs they fought until the very last breath. Picture a timeline graphic unfolding here, starting from their first steps 800,000 years ago, through the frozen peaks of their reign, right up to that heartbreaking end when humans and warming skies sealed their fate. Scientists first held those massive teeth in the 1850s. Joseph Leidy knew instantly, this wasn't a berry muncher. Edward Drinker Cope gave it the name in 1879 during the Bone Wars chaos, snub-nosed bear. They saw the long legs, the high shoulders, the runner's build. Suddenly, everyone understood why nothing could escape it. Early paintings looked stiff and wrong, but artists kept pushing. Henry Fairfield Osborn put full skeletons on display. Charles Knight painted them mid-hunt, snow flying. Today, AI and CGI make them terrifyingly real. Fur ripples, muscles coil, eyes lock on you through the screen. When you watch one accelerate across ancient plains, your stomach twists, because your brain knows nothing alive today stands a chance. Now let's make it personal. Close your eyes. It's 2026. You're hiking alone in the Rockies, phone almost dead, wind howling. Then you hear it. Deep, rolling growl turning into earth-shaking footfalls. Bushes explode. The bear bursts out, 5 feet at the shoulder, rearing to 11, blocking the sun. No warning roar, it just charges. 40 miles an hour. Legs a blur. You turn to run. You're already dead. One paw swipe caves your chest. One bite severs your spine. Rangers would close the park in hours. News helicopters circle. Extinct monster loose headlines everywhere. People stop camping. Kids stop playing outside. Because we'd remember very quickly, we are not the apex anymore. Could you even imagine the panic? The way it would change everything. Shoulder height. Taller than you standing flat-footed. Standing upright 11 to 12 feet. Looks down into your bedroom window. Weight. Up to 2,000 pounds of pure sprinting fury. Bigger than any polar bear. Faster than any grizzly. Next to a school bus, its body covers half the length, reach-smashing windshields. Next to an elephant, same height when reared, but moves like lightning. This wasn't a tank. This was a missile with claws. It lived for meat. Bison, horses, young mammoths ripped from the herd. It would wait, explode forward, chase for 200 yards at full sprint, then slam and kill. Nose so sharp it could smell blood from 20 miles away. Stole kills from wolves, drove saber-tooths off their own food. No long hibernation naps. Always moving, always hungry, always dangerous. The bones scream stories. La Brea tar pits swallowed dozens. Skulls punctured, limbs snapped trying to escape the Black Death. Yukon mummies still have fur and half-digested salmon inside. Friesenhahn Cave was a nursery. Baby bear bones mixed with dragged-in prey. Every fossil says the same thing. These animals lived hard, fought harder, and died violently. We still carry that fear. Native stories talk about giant bears that raced like wind. Movies and games make them final bosses. Online forums still whisper, "What if a few survived in Alaska?" The dread never really died. Could we bring it back? Labs are already playing God with mammoth genes. Short-faced bear DNA from frozen finds is good enough to try. Edit it into a brown bear embryo. A hybrid cub in 10 years? Not science fiction anymore. But think about it. Do you really want a 2,000-pound sprinter that can outrun your car loose in the world again? Its only living cousin is the spectacled bear. Cute, small, fruit-eating, hiding in Andean trees. Arctodus chose a different path. Bigger, faster, meaner. When it vanished, North America lost its wild heartbeat. Herds slowed down. Forests crept forward. The land became quieter, smaller, less alive. And here's what will haunt you tonight. The short face is a lie. High forehead makes it look stubby, but the muzzle is long and built for deep, tearing bites. Nose like a living radar, could track a bleeding animal across 20 miles of snow. Old bones show healed breaks and arthritis, proof these were battle-scarred survivors. Tracks in Alaska show they followed the first humans across the land bridge. And 40 miles per hour in a sprint. You wouldn't make it 50 yards. No one would. If your pulse is racing right now, hit that like button hard. Subscribe so the next monster finds you first. Comment below, be honest. If this bear was chasing you tomorrow, what would you actually do? Run? Climb? Scream? Freeze? I read every single one. Thanks for staying with me through the fear. The past isn't as dead as we think. See you in the next hunt.